Wolves communicate with howls. These sounds echo through the forests and mountains. Each howl carries a message. It can warn of danger. There is a hierarchy. The alpha pair leads the pack. They are the strongest and wisest. Wolves are vital to the balance of nature. They keep prey populations in check. This helps the ecosystem thrive. Ancient forest lived a young wolf. His name was Tundra, a name that echoed the cold, resilient spirit of his kind. He had thick, silver-gray fur that shimmered like moonlight on a winter's night, providing him with warmth and camouflage. His eyes were sharp and intelligent, reflecting the wisdom of the forest and the curiosity of youth. Tundra was not like the other wolves. While they found comfort in the pack, he often felt a pull towards solitude. He was independent and adventurous, always eager to explore the unknown corners of the forest, driven by an insatiable curiosity. He longed to explore the world beyond his pack's territory, to see what lay beyond the familiar trees and trails. One day, a rival pack challenged Tundra's family. The fight was fierce, a brutal clash of teeth and claw. During the chaos, Tundra was separated from his pack, lost amidst the turmoil and confusion. He was alone for the first time in his life, the silence of the forest pressing in on him. He felt a mix of fear and excitement, his heart pounding with the thrill of the unknown and the terror of isolation. It was time for him to forge his own path, to discover who he was beyond the safety of the pack. The journey ahead was uncertain, but Tundra felt a spark of determination ignite within him. He would face the challenges of the wild, learn its secrets, and carve out his own destiny. The forest, once a familiar home, now stretched out before him as a vast, uncharted world, full of possibilities and dangers. With each step, Tundra embraced his newfound freedom, ready to write his own story in the annals of the wilderness. The forest was dense and shadowed. The air was thick with the scent of pine needles and damp earth. He followed his instincts. He hunted small animals to survive. He drank from clear, cold streams. He slept under the stars. The journey was not easy. Tundra faced many dangers. He encountered bears and cougars. He navigated treacherous ravines and rushing rivers. Through it all, Tundra's determination never wavered. He was driven by an inner compass. He was searching for something more. Seasons changed, each bringing its own unique beauty and challenges. Summer brought warm days and lush greenery, a time of abundance and life. The sun's rays filtered through the dense canopy, casting dappled shadows on the forest floor. The forest was alive with the sounds of birdsong and buzzing insects, a symphony of nature that filled the air with a vibrant energy. Tundra reveled in the warmth and the abundance of prey. Autumn painted the leaves in vibrant hues of red, orange, and gold. The forest transformed into a breathtaking tapestry of colors, a final burst of beauty before the cold set in. The air turned crisp and cool, a refreshing change from the heat of summer. Tundra could feel the shift in the atmosphere, a sense of preparation for the coming winter. The smell of decaying leaves filled Tundra's nostrils, a rich, earthy scent that signaled the cycle of life and death. It was a time of reflection and preparation. Winter arrived in a flurry of snow, blanketing the forest in a serene, white silence. The world seemed to slow down, wrapped in a cold, quiet stillness. The forest was transformed into a white wonderland, a stark contrast to the vibrant colors of autumn. The snow-covered trees stood like silent sentinels guarding the secrets of the forest. The air was silent, except for the crunch of Tundra's paws on the snow. Each step echoed in the stillness, a reminder of the harshness and beauty of winter. Spring brought new life, buds appeared on the trees, a sign of hope and renewal. The forest began to awaken from its winter slumber, slowly coming back to life. Flowers pushed through the melting snow, their vibrant colors a stark contrast to the white landscape. It was a time of rebirth and new beginnings. The forest was filled with the promise of a new beginning. Tundra felt a renewed sense of energy and purpose, ready to face the challenges and opportunities that lay ahead. Each season brought its own lessons and beauty, a symphony of change that Tundra embraced with every step of the journey. One cold winter day, Tundra's keen nose detected a new scent in the air. It was the unmistakable smell of humans. They were hunters, and they were tracking a deer through the forest. Tundra knew to be wary of humans and their intentions. He had heard many stories from his pack. He knew they could be extremely dangerous. The hunters had set traps in the forest. Tundra narrowly avoided one of them. It was a snare, hidden carefully beneath the snow. He watched from a distance as the hunters closed in on the deer. He felt a pang of sympathy for the hunted, helpless animal. Continued his journey, he began to notice subtle signs. They were whispers on the wind, telling him he was not alone. He caught glimpses of other wolves. They were watching him from the shadows. They left their scent on trees. These were the signs of a pack. Tundra felt a glimmer of hope. Perhaps his journey was coming to an end. He followed the signs. They led him deeper into the forest towards a hidden valley. In the heart of the wilderness, where the trees whisper secrets and the wind carries ancient tales, Tundra, the wolf, roamed with a purpose. Tundra relied on his senses to navigate the wilderness. Each step he took was guided by an innate understanding of his surroundings, a connection forged through generations of survival. His sharp eyesight helped him spot prey from afar. The slightest movement in the underbrush, the flicker of a tail, or the rustle of leaves did not escape his notice. His keen hearing picked up the slightest sound. It was his most valuable tool. The sense of the forest told stories of what had happened, who had passed by, and what lay ahead. It allowed him to track prey, detect danger, and find his way. The scent trails were like invisible threads weaving through the forest, guiding him to his next meal or away from potential threats. The forest floor was like an open book to Tundra. Each leaf, each broken twig, and each patch of disturbed earth held a clue. He could read the tracks left by other animals. The size, shape, and depth of the prints told him about the creature that made them. He could tell how long ago they had passed. The freshness of the tracks, the moisture in the soil, and the lingering scent all provided information. He knew the language of the land. It was a silent communication, a deep understanding that went beyond words. He understood the signs of the seasons, the changing colors of the leaves, the shift in the air's temperature, and the behavior of other animals all signaled the passage of time. He respected the power of nature. The moon's glow, the stars' twinkle, and the vastness of the sky reminded him of his place in the world. Tundra was not just a part of the wilderness. He was a guardian of its secrets, a keeper of its stories, and a testament to its enduring spirit. As Tundra journeyed, he felt a connection to his ancestors. Their spirits seemed to guide him. They whispered wisdom in his ear. He remembered the stories his elders had told him. They spoke of a time when wolves roamed free across the land. Tundra carried their legacy within him. He was a survivor. He was a hunter. He was a wolf. He knew that the spirit of the wolf would never die. It would live on, generation after generation. Tundra's journey was not without its challenges. He faced hunger and thirst. He battled the elements. He evaded danger. He was injured in a fight with a cougar. His leg was slashed, leaving him limping for weeks. But Tundra never gave up. He was driven by an unyielding determination. He knew he had to keep going. His journey was a test of his resilience. It was a testament to the strength and spirit of the wolf. Finally, Tundra reached the hidden valley. It was a place of stunning beauty. A waterfall cascaded down a rocky cliff, feeding a crystal-clear lake. A pack of wolves was gathered by the lake's edge. They were strong and healthy. Their fur gleamed in the sunlight. Tundra approached cautiously. He could sense their power. He hoped they would accept him. The pack's alpha male stepped forward. His story is a reminder that even in the face of adversity, there is always hope. It is a testament to the enduring spirit of the wild. And so, the legend of Tundra, the lone wolf, was passed down through generations. It served as an inspiration to young wolves, reminding them that anything is possible if they follow their hearts and never give up.